Microsoft stepped up first, and I think the first mover advantage here from a messaging perspective is pretty strong, actually. I think it's a very good move. Now, to be clear, this isn't entirely new for the hyperscalers. Google actually has a program called the Clean Transition Tariff, where they overpay for electricity in certain markets, certain data centers. And Amazon pays a surplus above electricity costs already, but Microsoft is unique in the timing and in the volume of the announcement. And they've actually put a face to the program with Brad Smith, who's the president and the vice chair of Microsoft, giving quotes, laying out a 5-point plan. Also, Microsoft is planning to be, I think, completely net zero on the carbon emissions by 2030. They want to be so carbon negative that that as a company, since the dawn of Microsoft in the 70s, they will have emitted negative carbon emissions over the entire life cycle of the company. So Microsoft's exact language is they are committed to paying high enough electricity rates to cover the electricity costs of the data centers so that they aren't passed on to consumers. So there's a few different dynamics there that basically Microsoft and the big tech companies, I think, will be saying, hey, look, we want no excuses from power companies to ramp up production, ramp up capacity, and so we're willing to pay higher rates. Hopefully, you can pass that revenue on into bringing up capacity. Okay. So I think overall, Brad Smith is playing the game on the field, and the good news is that it feels like it seems like Microsoft can afford this. Electricity represents 40% of data center OpEx, about $7.5 million annually per major facility. Now, Microsoft has over 400 data centers. And so energy is a significant line item. I think like $3 billion a year in electricity, something like that. But again, $3 billion in energy costs for $245 billion in revenue. Microsoft's going to be okay. Yep. If they pay a 50% premium on all of their electricity across the entire portfolio, we're talking about $1 billion of extra cost. That's less than 1% of their operating. But it is a big step towards alleviating the political pressure and the fears of higher energy prices.